Good morning, or good evening. Let me know if you can hear me, see me. I'm going to share my screen too.
Hello, Demonkush. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good. Hi. What about you? Long
I'm fine.
weekend.
How have you been? How was your holiday?
Good, thank you. Everything
Nice.
was just perfect.
Yes, we had some holiday over here also. And now everyone getting back to track beside the markets. The markets are doing their own thing. They're in a holiday all the time.
Yeah, market just opened. Just opened, went up very nicely to the support zero, and is coming back. So we could have gotten our 5 points already.
Would have, should have.
Yes, that's what I like. What does your delta say?
My
Which
delta
way?
is very, very negative, but I do see some buyers entering the market, but it's very tricky. I wouldn't trust it, and I would wait because they are entering strongly, heavily, but they might get stopped because the negative deltas on ES are quite strong.
Yeah, we are getting back to the support 2 and the support 8 from 2 days ago.
Well, we rejected support 0 at ES heavily, went straight down to support 2. Yeah, I told you it's tricky. You can't trust it.
Oh, and very nice touch here.
Oh, yeah.
5 points. I was thinking about this, getting long here. And probably this is the time to get short.
Yeah, sellers are entering. You're correct. Order submitted.
I just placed a short at the 55 area. See what happens with that.
Dropping down. We keep
Oh, yeah,
dropping down.
dumping. Nasdaq is at the line, rejecting. Let's see for a couple of points.
So we have Russell. Russell is at support right now, support 0. And YM YM broke support 0, but because of RTY,
RQI broke everything, it's going down.
yeah, but I don't see a delay. 1 second, let me see. I don't see a delay. No, it's not delay. But yeah, it broke support 0. Yeah, it broke it heavily. Order submitted. The sellers are very strong in the market right now.
I entered the short. Let's see what happens with that. And I have another short entry from the line. And I'm going to have a third one from the 55 area.
No, today's too tricky. That movement. Sometimes the movement is clear, but I would wait. I would wait for ES with support 3. For me, the only thing I see interesting right now is is to wait until ES reaches support 3 and to try to take a long from there for a few points as you love the Monkus.
Yeah, my target is gonna be there
Oh, you're still
at
in that
support
chart.
3.
Oh, great. Oh my God, Domonkus, what a wide spread. Unbelievable. What's going on? How many points is that?
I already got one contract off, so this is my second contract, micros, and that's why I wanna wait for that. And I already got my stop break
I
even plus
like it.
one,
I like this
so
trade.
I'm gonna wait for that. And even more, I'm gonna give another sell if you break this 45 area.
I like it.
Because on NASDAQ, if you break this, NASDAQ is at support.
Yeah, it's a
Support 3
yeah.
on NASDAQ. But if you break that, then I'm gonna give another go. Yes.
And just because the Russell also like he broke support 0, like it was a hot knife on butter. And it's also a strong indication for a continuation for price pushing down. And everyone in the chat, good morning to everyone. We have Chris Riggs over here, already made his 20 points. Chris, share with us. Well,
Okay, look at that target field.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I need to make a sound of I need to have a sound over here. I can every time you win.
Yeah, and I was just trading micros.
That was beautiful, guys. You see what a beautiful trade from line to line. You know, the monkish usually we go back to the day and we say, oh, we should have got it entered here, we should have entered here. I think today your entries were perfect.
Yeah, from this line, perfect. From line to line, it's a 50 area.
Line to line,
We
yes.
went down to 36, so the 14 points. And now this time, I'm just sad that I just traded micros.
And basically, Chris took the exact trade you took, Domonko. She took support 2 to support 3 on the ES chart.
That's good. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful. If anyone else is making money, let us know. We want to know. Take a look at the Russell. The Russell just came back to support. Now, if it rejects it and support becomes resistance, then it's going to be interesting. By the way, sellers are still present in the market quite heavily. So I would wait. What about, we're going to look at some other tickers, Donkos? What do you say? Let's look at the gold maybe. CL, let's see.
Let's take a look at that. I have Bitcoin here. Crude. Oh, it's bouncing from between line and line.
Beautiful. From line to line.
Yes. And let's see what else we have. Where's my gold? RTY broke this, nicely came back.
Yeah. What are you saying, Marcos?
Sorry?
What are you saying? I'm sorry.
That RTY, Russell, just broke this. That's when we went from ES from this trigger point to that one. Russell came back, broke it, came back, very nice small trade from here, short up to here. Just a couple of points. And now it's going to be interesting when Russell comes back and ES comes back to the 50 area. That's going to be another short area possibility.
Yeah, because sellers are still present in the market.
Gold is moving up slowly.
Gold is moving up. Gold is near all-time highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been breaking this year.
Gold is at 3,428 and it went up to 37. So it's just moving up slowly.
This is crazy. Slowly, but in the past year. It's been doing crazy. Chris, I see what you're writing over here. The trade that Chris took was 3 contracts at a time, and he scaled it. And now he says he took a long on NQ at support 4. Okay, Chris, you've been rocking it right now. And Skowag is saying I made 1,975. I assume it's dollars on NQ just before open. Congrats, all you guys. These are great results. That's so beautiful to see that you're doing this without trigger points. And yes, when trades are good, then good traders can see them. Like as you can see, I think 3 of you took the same trade, Domonkosh and Skowag and Chris. Correct me guys if I'm wrong, but that's why I understood. Yeah, Chris is saying support lines are amazing. It's wild. Yeah, it is. Especially if you spend the time to take a few days to look at it and to learn them, then it becomes a very, very, very strong and important tools. Guys, you need to remember those lines are not just random lines or they are AI generated lines that are based on 10 years of backup data. Those they come from a server, like there's a special server that the data is on, and the tools, they were made by PhDs, and we back them up. So these are not just lines or support lines, they're just an amazing trading tool that more traders need to know because they can make so much money with it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your kind words. Chris is saying I use trigger points with confluence and trailing stop indicators. Beautiful stuff.
On NQ, this was another beautiful trade for possibility. When it broke, came back. Yes, was under pressure, came back to the trigger point and retested and
Thank
went
you.
short.
I love
Guys,
you too.
apologize. I'm done for the day. I have a big trouble with consistency. That's why I traded the SIM account because this is the only way I can trade. So enjoy the trading room.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is another day. Trade for another, stay alive for another day.
Yeah, I traded a SIM account. So if people wonder why, it's because of the consistency.
Sometimes it's better. And that's also a good lesson for all the students. Sometimes you need to take a step back and not trade your live accounts. Even the professional ones, they have a day like that sometimes. And that's okay, we all have it. So for all of you that's new, all of you that struggling with this sometimes, everyone has these struggles. And the only thing that matters is how fast you learn to recognize them and to work with them and not against them and basically against yourself. So that's also a very good lesson, doctor.
Thank you, Michal.
Thank you, doctor. Have a nice evening. Okay, Nikki is saying maybe explain about consistency issue. I believe it is the prop firms that capping you a bit, right? So you can not go crazy profit. Sometimes, actually, I don't know if Fat was talking about a prop firm or her own consistency rule, but basically, when we talk about props, a lot of prop firms, they have a rule that tells you that you need to be consistent 40% or 30%. That means that one day, like the profits that you make in one day of your trading cannot be more than 30 or 40% than your total profits. So if you have profit for $5,000, then you can make more than $1,800 a day. So because you need to be consistent, because you can't make more than 30% of your profits in just one trading day. So that's basically consistency rule. And it's very, very important, guys, that every time you go to a new prop firm, you need to go to the rules and you need to read it very, very carefully and understand the rules and all the hidden rules. Sometimes there are hidden rules. And I have some rule of myself, like if the help center is too confusing, I don't understand the rules, it's too mixed up, then it's better not to work with firms like that. Usually the good firms, their rules are very, very basic. They're very clear. It's easy to understand them. And you don't need to navigate inside of 200 pages in order to understand your limits or your trading rules. So that's my suggestion for people who want to work with props. And I love props. I think there's that came to the industry and helped people that have no capital also to try to become traders. So it's a blast thing, but we also have our own responsibilities to make sure that the deals we make in our lives, including buying evals, that we went through the rules and we understand what we're getting into. Because it's very, very easy to blow an evil account, and it's even easier to blow a sim account after you pass the eval. I don't know. Thank you, Nikki. Most traders love Apex. Me personally, I don't work with them. Too many rules, too many exceptions, too many. Except Domonkus. Domonkus is the king. He's been making magics with Apex.
I like them.
Yeah, I know.
I think they don't like you, Domankos. It's not mutual.
No, it's not. But they're actually paying the man. It's more that they're doing for not less, or a lot more other people. So at least that.
I get to stop that. Something happened in the market. We just went up.
You are correct. You are correct. And there might be some trapped sellers right now at that support 3 for yes. There might be some trapped sellers because the price pushed up so strongly that it seems like there's a strong buyer over there, that all these sellers are buying into his position, selling into his position, and he buys them. Let's see what's happening. It's very interesting today because any news today? Let's see what's going on today.
Guys, to your questions, consistency of 20% means that you take the maximum profit, daily profit, and multiply it by 5. This is what you have to have in your account to request a payout.
Now you see, guys, that's the difference between a regular person explanation and a mathematician explanation. You see the difference?
So for instance, if I make a 10K a day, I need to make 50K in total to get a payout. Yeah, I'm in trouble, guys.
Order submitted.
I don't know, Doc, you can find a few more low of the day, high of the day trades this week. But
Order submitted.
with our new strategy. I'm going to open the news. Okay, there aren't any important news today, but there are some Fed speaking right now, so maybe what he's saying is a little bit
Lucky you'll also fall into consistency issue. If I trade your account, you'll need to make 20K multiplied by 5. Yeah, I need to control myself, guys. I have a big trouble. Or I trade my live account, real account, and that's it. I think this is what I'm going to do. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mika.
No, because she got me. She still got me for 2 minutes. I thought she actually lost today.
I lost $3. I had to trade more 2 days on take profit to get to a live funded account. So I lost $3, and tomorrow I have to lose another $3, and then I have a funded account.
You see, guys, when you're trading with us, you actually need to lose money to pass accounts.
Yes. Don't do it in real life. Don't lose
No.
money. Don't cut your
Right.
profits. Never.
Order filled.
Don't try it at home, guys. Don't do it. So not news, nothing interesting. Perhaps only that Fed. Who's that? I think it's Goolsby. He's speaking right now, and maybe what he's saying is just a little bit moving the markets, but there's nothing interesting like news-wise. And we are at London lows, Asia lows, and that's a Monday today. And oh, but I'm looking at the daily candle right now. And the daily candle is very, very strong short, actually. If you look at the daily candle, you can actually see the sellers, how they control the market.
Yeah, we got some news about Trump.
Well,
The,
that's a breaking news. It's not something that was scheduled.
no, he just posted on his Truth Social.
Yeah, it's okay. Share with us,
Hey,
Alon.
this was
How are
on
you?
Friday, actually.
Send it to you. He accuses Powell of being too late, of cutting rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order
That-
submitted.
Okay,
Fun.
the market knew that. The market knew that already on at last week. So, no, it's a Monday. There's a very good there's a very good possibility we're going to see a reversal right now, but I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for my lines, and right now all the indices are right in the middle. So that's where we're not trading. Exactly where we're not trading.
I have a question. Good morning, guys. Ram here.
Hi, how are you? Nice to
Hey,
meet
how are you? Hope everybody had a rested weekend, good Easter, and back on Monday. So, quick question here. Okay,
So I'm looking at all the 4 assets, okay? But now let's focus on ES and NQ. Now ES broke support 3 and NQ broke support 4, right? Now,
Yeah.
and I'm so now if I did a, let's say, first touch, okay, I'm talking about the lines 3 minutes before. If I placed a sell order and I wanted it to raise all the way to support 4 for ES and support 5 for NQ, which makes it an equivalent line. And in conjunction for YM, it becomes support 3, and for RTY, support 1. Am I
The indexing
understanding
does
this
not
correctly?
matter, right?
What's
The
that?
indexing does not matter.
Okay.
Okay.
So no, wait, I'm
Equivalent
missing the
line
point.
doesn't mean that they have the same numbers, 4, 3,
Okay,
or 2.
gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, the
gotcha.
indexing does not matter.
Okay. So now in this case, if I want to look at, see, because I'm getting caught, the last couple of weeks, what's happening is I'm getting caught with these wicks and my stop loss. I'm not sure if I'm doing the stop loss incorrectly, because every single trade that I lost, I was sitting and going through some data, and I get stopped out. And then the trade continues. So I'm catching the direction, but I'm not winning the trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recently uploaded a few lessons and demonstrations about how I manage the position and how I place my stop loss and how I time my entries. It's on part 3 of the program. Part 3 and part 4. These are new content I've recently uploaded. So they
Just
will address your question, I think.
okay.
And also, if I may add something, Ram, it's
Did
very
you
I
see
think
it?
that's
Sorry,
required for me.
Ram?
I'll see. I see. Oh yeah, trade setups and position. I've not gotten there yet. Trade setups and
Okay.
position management. Okay, so I'll go
So
through
your
that.
question is very important, and it's addressed on
Yeah.
part 3 of the
Bill.
program. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I think I'll go through that, because that's the last couple of weeks, it's been killing me. And suddenly I've run into this issue.
I want to add something it's
Yeah.
not related exactly to Ram's question, because perhaps many people are experiencing some issues in the past 2 weeks at least. The market is not regular, guys. You need to take that in consideration also. We saw days of 8% movement, 12% movement. This is abnormal. So sometimes that's why we always say you need to trade a strategy for a certain amount of time, even if you see some losses.
Yeah,
or some-
Michal, I teach it in the program exactly how I time my entry and how I place my stop loss.
Amazing, amazing.
It considers every
Order
market
canceled.
statement.
Just all traders need to understand the last 2 weeks were abnormal. Do you agree with me, doctor, about the abnormal?
No, because I followed my methodology in the last week, 1 month, half a year, and it works on
Order
every market
submitted.
condition. Just watch the lessons of the program you've purchased and take advantage of them.
Sure.
Okay, this
See, now,
methodology, guys,
Bill.
have been working with Trump, without Trump, it doesn't matter.
Order submitted.
Just follow the lessons and you'll have everything you need in all market conditions.
And do your homework. The students that
And do the homework. Yeah, I only got home assignments from a very few students. Domonkosh, you also have yet to submit.
No, yeah, that's right. I thought I can skip that. but
No,
probably not.
no.
come on. See, now look at our NQ, right?
Order
Maybe
canceled.
3 weeks
Look how many
back,
trades I
I
had.
would have placed this. You've been rocking it there. I would have placed a sell order at about 1807, 18,000 or
Order submitted.
2071 or 070, that spot, and I would want to ride all the way down. But now I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be caught. So I know it's going to go down, but I've not placed an order. You know what I mean? I'm sitting and watching it go down, not placing an order.
Yeah, but if you took a look at my screen, then I just placed orders from the line, and I always waited to the next line. And I had some beautiful trades.
But also,
Oh,
Rob, you
yeah.
know, sometimes seeing the trade you thought would work, sometimes even if you're not inside, that gives you even more confidence in your decision making. Sometimes to be outside and to see what you thought actually takes a place without the stress of being inside, perhaps it's going to help you. And the next time you're going to place an order because you're going to have some more confidence because you saw it happening before. So it gives a little bit more confidence sometimes.
Yes, sometimes, Ram, I also stop out and I enter again. If
Me
I'm
too.
certain about the direction, I will enter again.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too.
That's also fine. But
Gotcha.
avoid FOMOing. I mean, be careful.
Yeah, when basically when you try to detach everything and you try to stick with the lines, with the support and the resistance, the trigger points, it helps because sometimes when you have everything quiet and you just look at the charts and the trigger points, you can feel the movement of the price. I don't know how to explain it in clearer words. You actually can feel the movement. You can see actually right now what happened.
Anticipate.
In all the
Anticipate the movement.
take a look at that selling strength, doctor, in all the indices. This
Yeah, I
is
like it.
guys. This is strong selling.
Yeah,
Take
but
a look.
this is
It broke
now
support.
it's dangerous to go short according
Yeah.
to what ES is doing, guys.
And
If
RTY.
RTY is at support, no way I'll go short. Where is RTY? My friend? RTY.
RTY is at support too.
Never short when RTY at support, guys.
He already broke support, doctor.
Order
He
canceled.
broke
If it broke, let's
Mhm.
see.
It broke
No, it
previously.
didn't broke. No. Don't go short, guys. Don't go short.
Mhm.
I'm
I think
moving the
RTY is
market.
listening
I'm
to the
moving.
dog.
I'm
Moving it.
pushing hard.
Now, how can Dr. Olevi be so sure when she's saying that? Because she saw it happening so many times. It gives you confidence to think you have a higher probability of what you saw in the past to happen again.
Yeah, but
That can-
if RTY breaks, it's a good short trade.
Uh-huh.
Getting
Okay.
close.
Yeah,
Getting close to breaking.
yeah, but be patient because maybe it will not break. You need to wait patiently.
I'm going to look at the RTY in the 15 minutes candle. And that
Yeah,
can
and you
help.
got three
So
more.
far, ES and RTY respect their support. Don't go short yet.
It's going to help me understand whether it breaks that support or not when I'm on the 15 minutes candle.
You see, they look the same. They respect this support. The support is very strong for both.
Ram, did we answer your question fully? You have something else you want to ask?
No, this is perfect. This is perfect. Yes. I think
Feel
I'm going to go through the session and, um, initially I had a few questions. I think, we got all those answered and I've put together a few questions in the forum as well. And
Guys, also, I put a few examples of my live trades. Please leave me questions. Just write down what you saw and feel free to ask any questions about every trade I took, every trailing stop I did.
sure, absolutely. No.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Great. We love you having you. We love having you here, and we love you that you're participating. And thank you guys for this. Okay, at the 15 minutes candle, you can see clearly that RTY is having struggles to break support one.
Yeah, and it also struggles in respecting it. Now it's both in a zone. When they leave the zone, oh, NQ it's doing the same. This is
Okay.
interesting.
Everything is doing the same. The YM, RTY, NASDAQ,
Yeah.
ES, everything is
Wow.
struggling.
They struggle to respect the support also.
Yeah.
ES is between support and resistance. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, ES is at support, NASDAQ is at support at the line. We have Russell also.
Okay,
at
Russell.
support.
Russell is the leader, guys. Don't go short.
Mhm. Yes, and you guys, if you want to see it clearly, you can go to the 15 minutes candle, and it's very clear that we didn't broke support one.
If you want to go short, wait for 4 of them to break their support. Patient. I would not go short at all,
But
by the way.
by the way, doctor, we have very, very, very strong selling power in the market, very strong. The sellers are there. And if they're not breaking it, they might be trapped, and we can see a strong reversal. But
Maybe right now all of them respect the support, and
Mhm.
there are lines underneath. I don't like the setup. I wouldn't go short. I wouldn't go long because they struggle to respect the support. I just stay out when I see this setup.
Sit on your hands.
And because
guys.
I'm in green today, that's why also.
Too much green. She needs to lose money.
No, I lost $3.
You already did, but you can use another account.
Unbelievable. Guys, have you signed on a community that you actually need to lose money to pass evals? That's unbelievable.
She lost $3.
Yeah, but you need to lose money in order to pass the eval. So making too much money is the problem here.
Guys, look at the ES and the NQ and YM and understand the following slogan. We at EG Indicators don't know where the market will go. We tell it where to go.
You need to you need to grab some security after this sentence, doctor.
Oh, they're going to break, but don't short, guys.
Getting
Yeah.
close.
It can be a trap.
And basically, doctor, if you're going to see a heavy break and a retest, you would take that short, right?
I don't know. I think the daily ATR would not let me.
Okay. Okay.
What's the daily ATR, Nikki?
Yeah, Nikki, our ATR, the ATR master.
Who will tell me what the daily ATR is? Be careful of traps, guys.
And Nikki, Nikki's trying to long it scalp. Nikki, you want to lose some money also? You won't pass your even.
Yes.
You won't
I
pass
have
the
a
even.
better coin for you to flip, Nikki. What's the daily ATR, guys?
On which instrument?
And
Yes. All of them.
Oh, now we are respecting the support line.
Yeah, the problem is that they respect the support and the resistance above. That's the problem.
Okay, some strong buying is occurring right now in the markets. Buyers are entering. Seems like the sellers at support 5 might be trapped. And trapped sellers, guys, means strong movement.
Means they didn't listen to me.
They
Okay.
didn't took
Yes, daily ATR 193. Okay.
Nikki, are you still at
Yeah.
that?
The Marcos, next time we need to give the market more room. I mean, these lines are too tight. Look, next time I'll speak with the server, with the AI algorithm to give more room to ES.
Sometimes yes, need some time to just accumulate lots of contracts. And that probably we need to break that 15 area.
NQ support 6. Seems like a beautiful long until support 5.
You need to break it, come back, retest it, and then we could go up to the next line.
It did broke up a little bit, and that's the retest that I'm looking at right now. That 1 minute candle is the retest. And I think the next station we'll see is support 5. Now, Nikki, if you're still holding that long, maybe we made a joke from you too early, perhaps. Hello, Mustafa. Hello, how are you? Nice to have you here. Nice to see you.
Nikki, the correlation indicator is confused like me right now.
Like mother, like daughter, no?
Yeah, but look at these guys, how the markets move between these levels. Great job, Domonkosh.
It's just going up and down, up and down.
Good for scalpers.
Yeah.
Good for coin flippers.
It looks like they're grabbing liquidity. I think all these sellers are going to become liquidity for heavy buyer that's sitting around support, sitting below support 5 at ES. Probably there's a heavy buyer over there, and there's a lot of trapped sellers. So if I'm gonna see ES break support 4 and retest it, then it can be a very nice trade until support 3. But only if we break support 4 and we retest it.
Guys, this is what I call single tick accuracy. Right, Domonkosh?
Yeah. Yeah. This is 4 points. You could have done that once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're smart
then
after the fact,
further.
Domonkosh.
After the fact, yeah.
But today I must say that the Wonka's opening was on the spot. Did you see how many points he held today, Doctor?
I had
Because
some nice trades.
because he's my student right now. How many points did you hold today, Domonkosh? 4?
No, much more.
He held
10,
almost
15.
20
And I
points.
went from line to line very nicely.
Great.
Yeah, today I was amazed. It was a beautiful trade, right? It was executed perfectly. And it worked so fast. That's the trades I like when they work so fast.
Look at this, guys. Look at the market. We had to give it more room, Domonkos.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, like take a look at support 5 and support 4 for ES. Take a look at the price. Look at what
It's
the price.
funny.
It's
Funny.
I
actually
think
The last-
Domonkos moved the lines. The lines repaint, Domonkos. It doesn't make sense.
if you're going
In
to
the last
replay,
15 minutes, it's just playing table tennis between those lines. It's gonna break. It's gonna
Be
break.
careful. Be careful of traps. Be careful.
Order submitted.
It's gonna break.
Order filled. Order submitted.
We are gonna go to the 200 area.
yeah, it seems very logical. Seems very logical. But our next support is very far away. 30 more points for ES. And for NQ, we're actually
Order canceled.
at no
200
man's-
is round number. So, oh, we are going through.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It was okay. See, Nasdaq went from line to line. Oh, many lines below that.
Also, guys, we don't have much volume in the market. Like the volume is very, very thin. Like the big players are not there.
There are no other lines underneath.
No.
NQ is at man's land. Yeah.
Oh,
NQ.
there's
No,
another one.
so
Oh no, it's far away.
far away. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 30 points. Could be reached.
Mm.
Q is at no man's land right now. No more lines underneath.
Russell has lots of lines. Too many.
Russell is been shooting down through his supports like a very sharp knife. Now you see, guys, how much easier it makes you to stay away from over trading. Like when you
And from
see
uncertainty.
and take a look at the price right now at ES, doctor. Like if you don't have the nine, you know that right now you're right in the middle of the chop. If you don't have your lines right now over here and over here, you have
Right.
no idea where you are. Like, it helps so much not to overtrade.
Actually, these levels are addicting, so they don't
You know,
help. They don't
some-
help, but theoretically, yes.
a situation like before we saw on the ES, if you're going to put it on replay on a very fast a replay, It's hypnotizing actually. Like from line to line, from line to line, from line to line until we break. Okay, we have 10 more minutes for the first hour to close. And probably there will be some movement or some volume. In the next 10 minutes. And Nikki is saying he got stopped. That's very surprising, Nikki, that you got stopped. How could it happen? Were you trading when we told you not to? And Nikki, are you in some losses today? Or you managed to stay on the green? What a boring market, guys. Oh, okay. So Nikki is saying that he was scalping long on the lines, and he's up $2,300 on a new eval and $850 on a PA. So good for you, Nikki. That's some nice numbers. So what do you got? You got 2 more hundreds to finish the eval, or that's a bigger account? Oh, the 150. The 150. What is that? $9,000 profits. Yeah, I think it's 9,000. Yeah, but their trailing kills you. I hate that trailing.
Guys, I'm gonna run to another meeting now. We'll be back in an hour if you guys are still here.
Okay.
Thank you for participating. Have a great day, and we're always here if you have any further questions.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mikhail. And thanks, Tom, if I want to see you. And thanks, Doc.
Okay, guys, now as you can see, today is just a boring market. Mondays has a tendency to go sideways, not all the times, but Mondays are usually the days that you don't expect strong breakouts or breakdowns. And in a situation like that, I would prefer to wait for the price to establish above support for at ES to maybe to try to take a long from there. But until the price reaches there, everything seems like right in the chop and right in the middle. Nikki is calling it for today. That's a very good choice. Go have a coffee, go to the beach. I don't know, go have a nice meal and keep the profits in your pocket. and don't bring them back to the market. You're allowed to lose $3 like the doctor, but no more. Okay, guys, perhaps wait for 5
Submitted.
more minutes for the first hour to close. Like for me, if I'm going to look for trades right now, it's going to be on support 6 at the NASDAQ, and it's going to be on support 4 for ES. Or of course, you can do it on micro also. But that's the line I'm looking for right now. And of course, the target is going to be support 5 for NASDAQ and support 3 for ES. But of course, guys, we don't chase the markets, and only if the price do as we expect it to do, then we enter the trade. So I'm going to wait for a break up
Order
and
canceled.
test. And that's going to be the 2 long trades that I can see and plan ahead. And if the price doesn't reaches there, then it doesn't reaches there. But I like to pre-plan as a trader because it gives me some confidence in my trades, and it gives me a less stressful entry because it's already thought over. Everything was thought over priorly.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Also, guys, you can see that on ES, we have 2 lines. We have support 5 and support 4. So why wouldn't I take a long?
Filled.
Because
On
even if I,
NASDAQ, I had a nice trade.
for NASDAQ, you took a trade right now?
Yeah, did you see my screen? Just from line, I went to the other line. It was so interesting. It went through my take profit, but didn't get filled. So I had to get out early. Or
But that's
early.
pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Just on the line, guys. You see, right on
But
the
it was
line.
all right.
I wanted to explain why I wouldn't take a long at support 5 and only on support 4, because even if we break support 5 for ES, we don't have a market structure breakout. But if we break support 4 for ES, we're going to break that top that we created over here. And if we are able to break support 4, then we are creating a market structure shift. There's a change. But if we break support 5, it's not changing anything. So it's a riskier entry. So Demarcus, tell us how have you been doing today?
I just had a very nice short trade from in NASDAQ from line, these lines. Can you see my screen? Sorry?
I'm sorry, I probably was looking to the other way. I was looking on my chart when I
Okay.
explained, and I'm sorry.
It's okay, but I'm sharing my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. So when it was here, then we came below these lines, and after we came back, I went short from here, and I wanted to get out at this line, and I got out here because it was so close, and I even thought or so that my take profit should be covered, but it was not. So
It always misses your take profit in a tick, never your stop loss. Always. So basically, guys, I gave you my plan, what I
Order
think
submitted.
we should do. And I'm just waiting right now. I'm waiting for the price to get to where I want it. And if it doesn't, then I'm
Order
gonna search
submitted.
plan. But right now it seems like the most logical plan, support 4 for ES, support 6 for NQ, and profit you put stop loss beneath the support 5 for ES, the support that's underneath your entry, and your take profit is going to be on the support above, which is support 3 for ES, support 5 for NQ. That's the trade I'm looking for. And if it's not going to happen, then we're at least not over trading and we're not losing money, and not losing money is being profit.
Order filled. Hard order canceled.
small trade from the line again, and you are keep going down.
So Marcus, today you are right on the lines.
I'm okay. I'm okay. This
No,
is the
today-
time when I should be finished because
Today
take a
you
look
had
at my account. I have 295 or almost 300 on one and 83 on the other one. So, and then price just respecting so nicely these trigger points.
yeah.
And when you just take a look at ES, ES should go down even further, but there's no lines. But on NASDAQ, there are lines and price just respecting it so nicely.
And today RTY is breaking his supports like they're not there.
RTY has lots of lines below it. Too many. But
Yeah.
ES has no lines. So that's why I think if we want to go down, then we could go even further to 5,170 area.
Yeah, and that's a long way down. I mean,
Yeah, 27 points from
I don't know. It makes me feel like we're going to see a reversal. I'm quite sure of it. It seems unlikely. It's much less probable for the price to continue to drop so much. And if it does, then there's something behind the scenes that we're not aware of, because it's not regular, not on a Monday, not when we had such a strong drop also on Asia and London. It seems less probable. And of course, we're on the 200s. It's that round number. And usually, yes, when he gets to round numbers, he breaks 2-3 points beneath or above, and he comes back to the round number and reverse. Domonkos, Mustafa has also been saying you've been having perfect entries today. Yeah, today you did. You had some very nice
yeah,
entries.
thank you.
Order submitted. Order filled. Hard order canceled.
Another 5 points on NASDAQ. That's what and it could have gone even further, 10 points. Entry from the line, nothing else. That's what I like.
Like
Since
level
I'm
9,
at you.
what you took it? You took it from support 8 to support 0 in the one kush?
No, the Nasdaq, the support 7,
Support
going
8 to
short for
support 7,
10
sorry.
points, for 5
Yeah.
points. It was okay.
Yeah.
It's so nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I'm looking for that trade from support 6, but only if ES is also on support 4. Like I'm not gonna enter if ES is not on support. They need to correlate.
Well, it's gonna break. Yes, it's breaking, going up.
I'm going to make some drawings previously. The people won't say we're saying things after effect. Okay, so NASDAQ was making the move I was looking for. I'm still gonna wait for ES to reach support 4 in order to take a trade on each one of them. It doesn't matter. You can take a trade on both of them. You can take a trade on just one of them, but they need to correlate to the same market structure breakout. NQ is nearly there. ES is a little bit lagging behind him. And when we're going to break and retest support 6, that's going to be your entry. And of course, your take profit are going to be at support 5, which is our next level over here. I'm making some drawings that I'm going to share on the chat with you in just a few minutes, 1 minute. Okay, and that's the stop loss over here. I'm sharing a picture with you guys on the chat about what I think about the trade. And guys, the same trade is on ES from support 4, the same trade exactly. I want to see some strong buying on ES that I'm not seeing quite yet. Okay, now we can see that NQ is a little bit leading. NQ almost made a market structure breakout. And it seems like he's waiting to his elderly sister, the ES. What do you say, the Moncos? Which one is the elderly sister, the NQ or the ES?
Right now, I don't know. It's yes, just reach the line, support 5, but NQ is not at the line. I would wait for the support number 4 and see what happens over there. But I think they would go up. Everything goes up now.
Yeah,
Something happened on the
No,
market.
nothing happened.
But
it's Mondays.
It's
That's
Monday, Mika, but remember this chop zone. We are arriving back to the chop zone. We were here for
NQ
20 minutes before.
Effort didn't prepare the market. On NQ, we have no lines underneath, so the index needed to reverse. He had nowhere to go more. Effort didn't prepare him. And yes, it seems like our analysis is correct. Wait for ES to break support 4. You have a high probability for NQ to come back and retest support 6. And if it doesn't, then you can take the trade on just ES. Because you could have entered NQ priorly, but it was a little bit too risky, if you ask me. Now, you guys, you can see on the Monkus chart how the previous 6 minutes just broke out of everything that happened in the prior 2 hours, 1 hour over here. Oh, you don't see my mouse probably. Can I share my screen with you guys for just 1 minute?
Sure,
more?
let's go ahead.
I just want to show them something about market structure.
We just can see your face.
Okay, here it is. Now you can see this one probably.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, great. Now, as you can see, guys, over here on ES, we had a market structure. That's a market structure. We need to break out of this high, of this support 4, in order to have a market structure shift to the upside. As you can see over here, NQ did broke out. And as I told you, it has a high probability to come back and check support 6. And if it does come back and reject, sorry for that. And okay, it comes to retest support 6. But the one thing that troubles me is that ES rejected the support 4. I wanted it to establish above it. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Do you see how much it is important to look at correlated assets? You can't make decisions based on, I can't make decisions based on one index, especially not the NQ. Because NQ is denser. And there are a lot of times that your analysis is correct, but you are just making a mistake in a few minutes. And you just needed to wait. So that's the exact time to explain to traders when you need to wait.
Submitted.
Analysis. But we still didn't get our perfect entry. So it's better to wait.
It's coming back to the 200 area. Yes, it's made a
is.
sharp turn.
It is, and but RTY is troubling. He's having troubles to break support 1. So let's just wait, guys. Like this is the dictionary explanation of indecisions, indecisioncy in the markets. Stay away. Let's wait. Now also over here, we also bottomed over here. So will it break down? Will it reject back up? We can never know. But our trade is at sub 6 for NQ if ES also above support 4. ES is also above support 4. Just going to switch this to the micros. Because I want, if our trade will take place, I want to give our traders an example of how you can put your stop loss. Oh, isn't here, too bad. But I want to show you, because sometimes, guys, you need to lower your contracts in order to give your trade a little bit room, and sometimes you need to lower your contracts. Can we draw that now? By the way, if we would have entered too early, we would have stopped out. By the way, over here. Our original stop was just below that previous low that was, but we broke underneath. Now, guys, do you see how important it was? It seems like such an tempting trade on the NASDAQ, but because ES did not break support 4, then that was our indicator not to enter that trade. Even NQ seemed so tempting. Basically, what's happening right now is all the indices are breaking down from all their supports. So let's see if it's going to try to break US lows and reverse back, or it's going to make a higher low and continue to travel back up. For that, we're going to wait. Now, that's the chop. I'm waiting for a plan. And let's see if it's going to get executed, or when it's going to get executed. Okay, Mustafa is saying he thinks ES is going to go to the 170 level. Now, over here, we have a little bit of disagreement because we went down so much on Asia and London, and we got to a round number at ES, and to drop 30 more points, that means that something is happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of, because
Yeah, but it looks it's gonna break and go down
it's
there.
too much. It seems like too much.
Too much.
Okay. Much.
It is.
I don't think it's breaking. I think it's going to make an attempt for like it did now for US lows. And we will probably see some reversal in the price.
To new lows.
Ma?
Order filled.
Damonkus, what are
We
you
are
doing?
just making new lows.
What are you doing? Let's see what you're doing. My screen. What are you doing?
I'm just thinking about
Target filled.
target field, new lows. When we do new lows, then after retest, usually we go down a little bit. But yes, and actually I agree with Mustafa that we just take a look at this chart. If you can see my screen right now, that We were in a range, then we broke out, go down to another range. Then we went up to the previous range, then go down, and we broke all the lows. And I think we are heading to the 170 area.
But something, you see, Domonkos, you can't see my how do you say it? I forgot the word for it. The pointer. You don't see my pointer, right?
I don't
When
see your one.
we had like we were making a consolidation on the lines, and then we broke up. Like something happened at that price area, the price of 195. It seems like there was, I don't know if they were taking profits over here, all those sellers from previous, or there is some heavy buyer over there.
Yeah, but we are going down even further. ES is at 91. When I'm sharing my screen, I cannot see your screen. Yeah, I'm not sure if you are showing it or not.
No,
But
no, I'm
if
not
you
showing, I'm not showing it.
not now, okay. NQ has lots of lines, but I still think that we are going down.
I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with NQ on US lows. YM is breaking down. RTY is basically on a road trip today.
Yeah,
He's been breaking all his supports.
and Russell stopped here for a minute with that support tool.
You want your dogs?
And it has more lines under it. So 4 or 5 points for Russell to break. It could be normal. And then ES is going to go down even further. And actually, Micha, I'm ready. I'm finished for the day. I have 435 on of my account and 83 with the micros. So actually, I should stop trading. So,
Yeah,
oh,
trade. You need
very
not
nice
over-
opportunity again. It's coming up to these lows, 95 area.
Actually, you had a great day, guys. I think today was a great day to demonstrate. Like, as you can see, Domonka's chart is naked. There's a
Yeah.
VWAP and trigger points. That's the only thing that he has on the chart. So you can see how those trigger points, if you're going to take the proper time just to observe and to learn them, they can change your trading. Like they can really change the way you trade, the way you not overtrade, and your risk management.
It's so difficult not to overtrade.
But the lines helps.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you tomorrow if my analysis was correct in the end.
Yeah, we will see that. Tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be here
Okay.
because so let's see you on Wednesday. And it
Okay.
came to 96. Very nice, 4 points again. Okay.
Going to have
Micha,
a
I'm gonna wrap it up because the more I trade, the worse it gets. So and so far the day is so nice for me.
don't mess
So
it up. So the
don't
same
mess it
advice.
up. Yeah.
Go to the
Okay,
beach.
thank you.
Go have a coffee. Go have a dinner. Go to your
Yeah.
kids. Great evening.
Yeah, thank you. Take care. Bye.
So I'm going to share my screen with you now, guys, so you can see something. Let me show you. I'm going to show you this one. תפוז לא שמה? אז אני צריכה לבדוק אם יש תפוז, בסדר? אני כבר אבדוק, טוב? את צודקת, ממש צודקת שהתפוז לא שמה. You want to bring an apple? No, you want an orange? Okay. Guys, we have 5 more minutes for the next hour candle to open. Usually on round numbers, on round hours, you have some kind of movement when the candle opens. So I'm gonna wait. As we said previously, if someone missed, our trade is going to be, it can go also for ES and also for NQ.